Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. All right, the patch has just dropped and we have quite a few updates. But maybe before we start, for those of you who haven't been to the main Discord in the recent while, there has been a lot of updates. Go check it out. There's a lot of old heroes that are getting buffed. The damage is going up for quite a few heroes. You will see them in effect in game a week from now. Those heroes will be, let me just quickly read them off here. Sorry, give me one sec. So when we look at some of these heroes, so these are the heroes that we will be buffing. So Sword Harbor. So Luz is getting a buff. A lot of the AoE damage is going up by maybe, let's see, Luz is probably, yeah, it's going about maybe 30 to 50% for his multipliers. That's pretty decent. Let's go over to Asia. So Asia, if you do get a Asia, right, she's a very strong AoE heroes. You have AoEs on the basics. Here you do a single target, and then you have AoE over here. These are normally expected to be DPS carries. Her damage is going up by a lot. Her basic is going up from 150 to 360. That's a lot. Most of the damage are going up by almost, I think, yeah, they're going up by almost double. It's quite a bit of a buff for her. Like she will be a very strong AoE carry early game. Just simple damage. That's it. Um, then we got heroes like Johnny, who was just dropped. Okay, Johnny's gonna get like double the damage here. Almost, yeah, pretty much almost double the damage on Spiral Cannon as well. So making him maybe a little bit more viable than than how he landed. Here we also got a buff to Senton. So Senton was good AoE, CC, 100% chance to provoke, very reliable provoke. Would be very good early game, but now he does a lot more damage too. So his damage is going up. He's going to be defense scaling, damage going up by maybe around 25% from a multiplier perspective. Claude. Okay, Claude was also kind of one of those dead-on rivals. Why don't they buff Igor? Like Igor looks so badass, but our Super CM friend here isn't getting a buff yet. Unfortunate. But Claude is, okay? So Claude, he was supposed to be a very strong AoE nuker, but um, he probably will, maybe he can nuke a little bit harder now. The damage is going to go up from like 300% to 600% here. And over here is going to be 280 to 460. So yeah, we're seeing the game make a lot of changes to these AoE heroes. So you don't feel like when you start this game, oh my God, I have to get a Mac and I pull a legendary hero and it's crap. A lot of these older heroes are becoming more viable. Definitely, we'll need to fix that tier list. A lot of these unusable heroes now may just be viable. Um, all right, so with that kind of quick update out of the way, we did get Jingle Bell updates as well. Okay, it wasn't like she wasn't doing enough damage, but I mean, I think the biggest one is now she can't be in prison either, so don't have to worry about her getting imprisoned, and you can't buff her to make her move with your team. Her damage is also going up a little bit more too, so maybe because too many people complain about Jingle Bell. Jingle Bell is actually decent. Okay, um, I just got her E5'd a couple of days ago, just for an extra bit of damage there, since I had nothing better to do. But let's talk about the main event here. All right. Um, Beginner Yeti. What's really cool about this is you don't even have to do anything for this event. Just make sure you come back and pick up something. Okay. So every hour it goes up by 10 points. Okay. You can buy things to feed it up. Okay. I will highly suggest. Okay. Do not buy it just yet. Okay. We don't know how much we're gonna get by it. So unless you absolutely cannot wait, and you get one of these blessing selection chests, which looks great, like these crit rates at a mythic is like almost 10%, I think. Like 10%, 20% crit damage. Like it's so good. Um, and then we also got then the black market. Okay. So if we look at the cost of these, right? So it turns out to be about just a little bit under 50 USD per one of these. But you can select a speed boost, and you're getting basically 50 extra speed. If you think about, sometimes we get extra here, like we just get exclusive 4 or 5 for that extra 50 speed. If you're at that stage of the game, this actually turns out to be really good value. So, and they're just straight up selling you more stuff now. 10 rune selection chests for 50 bucks. Oh my God. Stamp selection chest now? Okay, and this is all the new stamps, by the way. Oh my God. So the first one is 50 bucks, the rest they're just pretty much, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Um this feels very end game-ish. Free to play players, like they're just throwing buffs at the spenders. I don't know what to say, man. Like $10 for 5 eggs. Like some of the stuffing here is a lot cheaper than usual. It also makes the people who have spent very early on in the game feel like, wow. We can look at it two ways, right? It's attracting new players to the game. It's allowing the new players to catch up a lot easier. That's the positive side. But again, I rather that they fix um, the chances of you getting these as opposed to just simply monetizing it and say, hey, you know what? If you are not happy with your shitty luck on your endless coaster, and by the way, you notice I'm at 200 keys again because I'm so sick and tired of doing these and not getting anything decent. Okay, because when you're getting here, right, it's a 5% chance multiplied by 1.2, and I'm farming stage 30. Okay, it's very depressing. You get a random chest once a week, big whoop, and it's gonna be garbage. So, which means, okay, this actually is a very good deal. Especially after in Trading House, they kind of let's look at how much our speed's going for right now. Like any decent speed, let's any decent speed. Okay, this is a 26 speed. No one's bidding on it. But like even decent speed, okay? Like if we ever get a decent speed, pretty sure it's worth more than 3,000. So and you get to pick three of these, like this is a steal for anyone that's been like buying from the market, like for the whales out there. So yeah, they're just, yeah, I don't want to say any more than this at this point. Like as unfair as this seems to people who are not spending, it is a pay to win game more than anything else now at this point. So that's been kind of the update this patch. Of course, we do have another stage added to the game, so I haven't been pushing, to be honest. Not on Master at least. As you can see, I've been lazy. We'll need to get over here to Moonlight Pond to see what that looks like. Um, Other than that, yeah, that's kind of the patch. My opinion of the black market, you know, if you spend, you win. Yeah, not exactly happy about that. And the Yeti, don't fall into the trap. Just wait. Wait until the last day. See how far you get on this. Um, only 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 buy extra stuff once you kind of know how this works. We don't know if it's going to be 50 every level or it's going to increase by level. and how far out you have to go to get the selection chest, right? I would anticipate getting to here will maybe cost at least $50 or close to $50, considering it should be less than $50 considering the black market it's going for 3,000, right? So anyways, there you guys have it. This is kind of my thoughts on some of these patch updates. I will do a separate guide on Aiden, the new hero, and also go into detail about Jingle Bell's patch changes and maybe whether or not you should get her the next time she comes around in a chest or box. So that's it, guys. Again, getting very late, early in the morning. Been very tired. Thanks for putting up with me. Um, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Gandalf out.